Zuckerberg's net worth has grown over $40 billion in the last year alone. Welcome back to our channel, Lux Auto, and here's how the 36-year-old Facebook CEO makes and spends his $114 billion fortune. Mark Zuckerberg's fortune passed $100 billion last year, making him one of 8 centibillionaires. Zuckerberg drives an affordable car and wears basic clothes, but appears to splurge on real estate. Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, also invest in childhood education and medical research. It's been a challenging year for Mark Zuckerberg. He's testified before lawmakers on multiple occasions, attempted to quash coronavirus misinformation on Facebook, and suspended President Donald Trump from the platform. And earlier this month, 533 million Facebook users' personal data and phone numbers were leaked online. At the same time, Zuckerberg is richer than he's ever been. Last summer, after Facebook launched an Instagram feature to compete with TikTok in the US, Zuckerberg's personal net worth reached over $100 million for the first time. These days, his fortune has reached $114 billion. In May 2012, 8 years after its founding, Facebook debuted on the New York Stock Exchange. At the time, it was the biggest technology IPO in history. Most of Zuckerberg's fortune is derived from his 13% stake in Facebook, while Facebook spent more than $25 million on him in 2020 alone. His take-home pay is just $1. Despite his status as one of the richest tech moguls, the 36-year-old Harvard dropout leads a low-key lifestyle with his wife, Priscilla Chan, and their 2 young daughters. Like many other Silicon Valley stalwarts, Zuckerberg doesn't dress in flashy suits. He keeps things simple in jeans, t-shirts, and sweaters, but they're reportedly much more expensive than they look, retailing for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Zuckerberg is known for driving relatively inexpensive cars. He's been seen in an Acura TSX and a Honda Fit, both of which are valued at or under $30,000. He's also been spotted driving a black Volkswagen Golf GTI, a car that he bought well after making his fortune. That car would cost about $30,000 new. But he has dropped serious cash on at least one sports car, an Italian Pagani Huayra that sells for about $1.3 million. When it comes to real estate, Zuckerberg doesn't seem to mind spending a little extra money. A 5,000 square foot home in Palo Alto, California, was purchased for $7 million in May 2011. He's since rated up with a custom-made artificially intelligent assistant, according to the article. The following year, Zuckerberg began purchasing the properties surrounding his home, spending more than $30 million to acquire 4 homes, with the intention of demolishing them and rebuilding them on their foundations. He also owns a townhouse in San Francisco's Mission District, which he uses as a base of operations. A greenhouse and kitchen renovation were among the many improvements he made to the 5,500 square foot house he purchased in 2013 and spent more than $1 million to complete in 2014. The billionaire's real estate portfolio expanded to include 2 properties on the Hawaiian island of Kauai, which he purchased for $100 million in 2014. The Kaimana Plantation, a 357-acre former sugarcane plantation, and Pila Beach, a 393-acre property with a white sand beach, were both purchased in 2014. Yet their presence in Hawaii has prompted criticism over the years. In 2016, Zuckerberg enraged neighbors by building a 6-foot wall around his property, and in 2017, Zuckerberg filed a lawsuit against Hawaiian families who claimed legal ownership of parcels of land within his property. Residents accused him of neo-colonialism, despite the fact that he dropped the lawsuit. Zuckerberg has also spent a total of $59 million on 2 lakefront properties on Lake Tahoe, which he purchased with his own money. One of the houses, known as the Brushwood Estate, sits on 6 acres of land and measures 5,233 square feet. There is a guest house on the property, as well as a private dock. Between his 2 Lake Tahoe properties, Zuckerberg owns approximately 600 feet of private shoreline on the west shore of the lake, which he uses for fishing. When Zuckerberg purchases a property, he often purchases the homes in the surrounding area, as he did in Palo Alto, in order to maintain his privacy. Zuckerberg doesn't appear to take many vacations or travel for pleasure. However, when he travels for work, Facebook bears the financial burden. According to the company's most recent proxy statement, security for Zuckerberg and his family will cost the company $23 million in 2021. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What would you have done with that amount of money? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.